Hello everybody. Now if you're like me, you're not working right now. It's been really slow with this pandemic. In fact, I haven't had an event since August. I have some stuff coming up in May and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to do this. But what I can't do in the meantime is just put all of my gear on the shelf and forget about it until May, especially the battery powered stuff. You've got to make sure you've got a charge in this stuff or you can lose memory and batteries and that could cause problems. And maybe the stuff sat long enough to the point where you may need to replace batteries now. But to avoid that, I think it's a good idea to periodically go through your things and charge them up, make sure they work. I've got some stuff on the bench here. I've also got some stuff in the studio I want to show you. Have a look. So here's all my battery powered Ape stuff that I'm charging right now. On my Ape sticks, I know I've got some sticks that need new batteries. They're just tired. They've lost memory and they need to be replaced. I got to talk to Anthony about that and see if he can hook me up. The Maxis seem to be doing just fine. They're charging. Now the cans are a little different. I plugged these in and I only had 4 that were showing that they were charging at all, which told me that I ran the batteries down way too low. 8 of them were doing nothing. Now that I've had it plugged in for a while, 2 of those 8 are indicating that they're taking a charge, and hopefully more will come on. Maybe we'll get a third real soon. But yeah, that's what happens when you let stuff sit on the shelf for a while. You don't want to let these run dry, which is what I've done. So it's important to make sure we top this stuff off. So here are the battery powered speakers I'm looking at today. I've got the Maui 5 Go, of course, and over here I've got the American Audio Apex 12 Go BT, which is a cool budget speaker, by the way, for like $200. Sounds really good. Bluetooth, AM/FM tuner. It's got a mic that comes with it, but in my opinion, it's not a great mic. There's another solution to run a nice wireless microphone on these. I'll show you in a little bit. That's also battery powered if you need that. But yeah, this guy right here, I haven't had out since I think maybe July when I did an outdoor wedding. I haven't touched it. I've got one out at the shop too, so I have 2 of these. I was using the one out at the shop actually 2 days ago. We were working on the Mustang. We were playing music through it for probably, I would think, maybe 4 or 5 hours and no problem. So I knew that one was okay. And I'd had it charged like a full top off on that thing in November. But this one's been a while. So when I plugged it in to charge it, I noticed that the battery was still full. I checked the indicator. So this is a great battery. This is holding memory, no problem. But I did check it. The Apex 12 Go BT also looks like it's doing pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and leave it plugged in for a little while, but I think it's okay. It's a good idea to check these things though, just in case. Neither one of these laptops have been powered on since my last gig in August, so I'm topping them off. And after I'm done and the batteries are charged, I'm going to go ahead and do all the system updates and software updates on them. The other thing I want to do is do some music updates because some things have come out since August that I want to get on these computers. I still have my promo only. I still have my Top Hits USA. I want to get that all ready to go. Then I have this little Colorado Sun and Light lithium ion power pack that I'm charging too. These are great. I've had this for, I don't know, maybe 4 years now. And remember I was talking about the battery powered speakers, how you could use whatever mic you wanted? If it was DC, you could power a microphone receiver with one of these things. I think they're around $100, maybe a little less now. Jim makes these. He makes them to order. You tell him what kind of mic you have and he'll make you one. But these are absolutely fantastic. And I don't want to let this thing go low and fail on me, which it didn't. In fact, I've had it plugged in for about an hour and it looks like it's charged. So that's my tip today. Pull out all that battery powered DJ stuff and make sure it's taking a charge. Make sure it doesn't need batteries. Make sure it's working right. And you may want to periodically do this until we're gigging again. Maybe once every month and a half or 2 months. Now, one thing that I will say is that it's a little after 2 in the afternoon and I'm charging all this stuff and I'm comfortable with that because, although lithium ion stuff is pretty stable, it's at its least stable state when it's in the charging stage. So I want to be awake when I'm charging this stuff. I don't want to go to bed and leave all this stuff plugged in and charging. I'd rather not have to be woken up by a smoke alarm if there's a problem, you know what I mean? Not to say that it'll happen, but on the off chance that it does, yeah, it's best to do this when you're awake, I think, during the day when you're around. So anyway, that's my tip for today. And by the way, those lights in there, they're starting to come on. Last time I looked, I had 11 of the 12 lights that were actually taking the charge on those cans. It just takes a while. But, I suspect that because I let them run dry, I may have some, I guess, memory loss in that battery. I hope I don't, but if I do, I do. But to avoid that, keep this stuff charged if you can. Keep some kind of a charge in there while they're in storage. And like I said, periodically check this stuff and top it off. I think that'd be a good idea. That's it. Thanks for watching. This is my tip for today. We got more videos coming. Got some little product to show you. A couple things came in I want to turn you on to. So anyway, we'll see you next time. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.